All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things. Number one is I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that. Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with the cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime. That was my original argument. It's still my argument. Number three of my number 1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again, they said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with.
Well, I think I'm gonna be my honest opinion. If he was my lawyer, I would feel like I'm being cooked. You see what I'm saying? I would feel like you just telling me something or saying something, because at the end of the day, we can obviously see that Pooh Shiesty had a gun in his little jacket thing. Then we can obviously see that he's the leader. Obviously, we can see that. And we can obviously see the guy pull the gun out when when Gucci tried to turn the key and walk out. You see what I'm saying? So that's coercion. That's robbery in itself. So I don't know what he talking about. And at the end of the day, kidnapping, I don't know where that came from. I guess because holding him against his will, not letting him leave. But it's definitely robbery. He definitely was on house arrest. He definitely violated his parole or whatever. But it's definitely looking good for Gucci. I don't know what this lawyer is talking about. I know he's talking about a lot of definitions and all that type of stuff, and the the legalities and different things like that. But saying that he didn't say nothing about robbery though. You see what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, okay. So if I'm holding somebody, if I want something for somebody, and then but my partner's standing right there behind him with the gun, and I'm leading the whole thing. Ain't that robbery? You see what I'm saying? Am I guilty if I got a gun or not? My partner got the gun, and I'm orchestrating him to not let him leave. You see what I'm saying? So I'm leading the robbery, right? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. This ain't legal advice, but from my perspective, he cooked. So now we're finna listen to DJ Academics. He's gonna kind of break down a little bit about the contract and see, because this is where this all stems from. Him wanting to be out of his contract. The people saying that Gucci owed him $10 million, and this, and that. Now, if you just stole $10 million from me and now you owe me that, then you might get your head bust. I'm just playing. Allegedly.
But it wouldn't be binding because even though 1017 has a deal with, I believe, Atlantic, the deal that they have as a joint venture gives them and grants them equal permission to have to sign off on any. It's like Gucci can't take an artist out of a deal. Gucci could take an artist out of a deal with a label, right? So it's like 50-50. But they're writing in this thing where Gucci's word trumps the label. That wouldn't be true. Trust me, Atlantic or whatever the label is would fight this to the death. Okay. Recordings are to make limitations. Okay. Company acknowledges artists will have no obligation to company for any reason upon the execution of this. And also, they forever release and discharges the company from any obligations on this agreement. Okay. They're also saying that any title interest into any intellectually property created around, authored, composed, written, developed, or authorized by the artist alone or jointly without limitations. All right. So they're saying that he has full clear leeway to his IP for any new songs. But here's the thing that you know that this is like some fugazi shit. They also say that all the things he created while on Atlantic 1017, he gets the ownership of, which again, Gucci doesn't have the rights to do. So it's going to say, whatever copyright, blah, blah, should be owned exclusively by the artist, free and clear, da, da, da. To the extent the company has ever acquired, claim, and administrative license, da, 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 any songs or whatever, or any portion, the company hereby irrevocably assigns and transfers to artists all copyrights. So basically, FDO would go back to him. It's a Shiesty Summer bitch go back to him. Back in Blood go back to him. Here's the thing. Those belong to, let me look where, I'll tell you what label owns it. Back in Blood. So Gucci owns a part of it. It's just that Gucci's not the controller.
Smirk.
Okay, my bad. Because Back in Blood is Shiesty song. Yeah, Atlantic owns it. So whoever wrote this contract did it on an amateur way, and I'm pretty sure Shiesty tried to bully the joint by saying, yo, just write it in a way that I'm going to get that bitch ass nigga signature, and we're going to use that signature to do what we got to do. So they write it in a way where Gucci's signature frees up Atlantic's exposure, but that's not true. Atlantic would never get in a deal where they're giving millions of dollars to an artist, where it's the same thing with Atlantic and Uzi. Uzi was beefing with his label, but it doesn't mean that Uzi is off Atlantic.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like,
Administration.
you get tied up into this deal, that deal, sign with this artist, that artist, this artist. You're making all this paper. Why you don't just sign yourself? You see what I'm saying? It's a deep thing, man. But I definitely think from that video that dropped, he's definitely going down. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Gucci, that they robbed him like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he could have been robbing Pooh Shiesty in the contract, but you signed it. You see what I'm saying? You signed it. You signed it. You signed it. You signed it. It's a tricky situation, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, because it's like it's been a lot of different opinions going around the internet and stuff like that. But I think that Pooh Shiesty was in the wrong. I think that it was lame. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like it was lame. It was lame. The whole situation lame, man. Like, at the end of the day, bro, you could have just brought yourself out of the contract. But that's just my opinion. Whether I'm wrong or right, who cares, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Like, and definitely leave me a comment. I'll see y'all on the next video. Let's get it.